How's it going, everybody? The first half of the spring sale just started on PlayStation. It's running from now until April 8th, and there's a ton of absolute bangers on sale for up to 90% off. Every day, I put together lists of the top games you can get at a deep discount, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's video. Alright, with that out of the way, let's get straight into it. For $8, 80% off, Kingdom Come Deliverance Royal Edition delivers a historically grounded open-world RPG, where you play as Henry, a blacksmith's son caught in a brutal civil war and forced onto a path of vengeance and survival. With all major DLC included, you'll manage a settlement, pursue memorable side stories, and dive deeper into character-driven quests that expand the game's scale, variety, and emotional weight across dozens of hours of exploration. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $8, 60% off, UnderMine is an action-adventure roguelike about descending into a dangerous dungeon to uncover its hidden secrets, one peasant at a time. Each run challenges you to balance greed and survival as you dig deeper, uncover relics, face enemies, and gradually unlock secrets of the dungeon, while discovering the fates of its trapped inhabitants, unlocking shortcuts, and experimenting with item combinations that alter gameplay. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 65 hours to platinum. For $6, 70% off, Far Changing Tides is an atmospheric adventure about guiding a lone boy across a flooded world in search of a new home. Navigate treacherous seas and abandoned ruins as you raise sails, dive for salvage, and experiment with your ship's mechanics, letting the serene yet tense world unfold through exploration and quiet moments of discovery, uncovering secrets, solving puzzles, and slowly learning the story of a lost civilization. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 5 hours to platinum. For $9, 90% off, Sniper Elite 4 Deluxe Edition is a tactical third-person shooter set in World War II, featuring long-range sniping and expansive combat across Italy. Move through sun-drenched villages, dense forests, and fortified Nazi strongholds while coordinating with the Italian resistance, using stealth, explosives, and precision shooting to execute takedowns, complete objectives, and uncover intel that reveals deeper threats throughout the campaign. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $6, 70% off, Rogue Flight is a breathtaking arcade space combat game that channels the style of prestige 80s and 90s anime, putting you in the cockpit of an advanced light fighter to take down the rogue AI Argus and save the Sol system. Navigate high-speed stages, battle swarming enemies, and master dozens of weapons, while upgrading your ship, customizing badges and liveries, and chasing multiple story paths that lead to different endings. It's an 82 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 5 hours to platinum. For $6, 60% off, Hoa is a beautiful puzzle platforming game that features hand-painted environments, a soothing soundtrack, and a peaceful, imaginative world. Glide through vibrant forests, explore intricate landscapes, and solve subtle puzzles while discovering magical creatures, unlocking hidden stories, and immersing yourself in the gentle rhythm of the world as music, visuals, and exploration weave together to create a relaxing yet captivating adventure. It's a 72 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 1 out of 10, and about 5 hours to platinum. For $9, 75% off, Escape Academy Deluxe Edition is a puzzle adventure game that combines handcrafted escape rooms, a quirky school setting, and an expansive season pass full of new challenges. Solve intricate puzzles, compete in exciting tournaments, and explore the campus while uncovering secrets, mastering solo and cooperative play, and interacting with a colorful cast of faculty who guide and challenge you along the way. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 1 out of 10, and about 5 hours to platinum. For $6, 75% off, Ultros is a psychedelic sci-fi adventure that puts you in a mysterious space vessel stranded on the sarcophagus, a drifting cosmic structure harboring an ancient demonic being. Explore a vast alien world, engage in intense close-quarters combat, and cultivate the environment while mastering loot mechanics, unlocking abilities, and uncovering hidden lore that gradually reveals your role in the cycle of destruction and rebirth. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 35 hours to platinum. For $10, 50% off, Turbo Overkill is a savage cyberpunk FPS where you play as Johnny Turbo, a heavily augmented bounty hunter armed with rockets, chainsaw legs, and an arsenal of insane weaponry. Slide, dash, and wall run through paradise, unleash turbo time to eviscerate enemies, and ride flying car hoods, while discovering hidden areas, mastering brutal encounters, and exploring dangerous environments for valuable loot and rare upgrades. It's an 88 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $10, 55% off, Gravity Circuit is a flashy 2D action platformer that channels classic 80s and 90s console gameplay while injecting fast-paced, over-the-top combat. Take control of Kai, the last line of defense against the returning virus army, as you punch, grapple, and unleash powers across stages, rescue civilians, unlock abilities, and defeat bosses, while navigating platforming sequences and uncovering hidden secrets in each level. It's an 86 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $10, 75% off, Alien Rogue Incursion VR is an intense action horror VR game where you play Zula Hendricks, an ex-colonial marine investigating a derelict research facility on Purdon while confronting deadly xenomorphs and environmental hazards. In VR, you explore the facility, engage in combat, and solve puzzles as you rely on stealth, strategy, and firepower to survive ambushes, traps, and cinematic threats across multiple tense encounters. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $7, 65% off, Tales of Kenzera Zau is a mythological adventure about a young shaman named Zau who journeys through the lands of Kenzera to bargain with the god of death and save his father. Wield cosmic powers, battle restless spirits in rhythmic combat, and explore vibrant 2.5D realms filled with ancestral lore, mystical creatures, and secrets, while uncovering the emotional story of grief, courage, and the shaman's path through life and death. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $7, 70% off, Serial Cleaners is a top-down stealth action game where you play as a mob crime scene cleaner in 1990s New York, removing bodies, navigating rooms, and avoiding detection while moving carefully through the city's neon-lit streets. Plan every step, clean bodies, and avoid detection while switching between 4 characters with unique skills, navigating environments, and uncovering hidden areas filled with secrets, traps, and challenges. It's a 70 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $9, 60% off, Vernal Edge is a pixel art Metroidvania where you play Vernal, a young woman seeking her estranged father across the floating islands of Haricot while confronting the Church of Aloe. Explore towns and dungeons, master fast-paced combat with combos and spells, and unlock new abilities while piloting your aircraft to traverse islands freely and uncover secrets, puzzles, hidden lore, and ancient mysteries across the kingdom. It's an 88 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $9, 55% off, BloodRayne 2 Revamped is an action-adventure game where you play as a Dampier hunting her dangerous vampire siblings. Slash and shoot through hordes of demonic and human enemies using acrobatic movements, rail slides, and fatal finishing moves, unleash vampiric powers like time dilation and enhanced strength, and explore detailed environments filled with deadly traps and visual upgrades. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 15 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $10, 75% off, Story of Seasons, Friends of Mineral Town is a charming farming simulation where you return to Mineral Town to restore your grandfather's farm while caring for crops, livestock, and building your Story of Seasons. Plant and harvest crops, raise animals, befriend townsfolk, explore the village, fish, cook, enjoy festivals, and fall in love while getting married, starting a family, and experiencing the small joys of rural life. It's an 82 on Game Rankings, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $10, 50% off, Symphonia is a whimsical platformer that casts you as Philemon, a mysterious violinist trying to restore music and life to a declining world. Use your violin and bow to traverse levels, solve intricate platforming puzzles, and gather talented musicians while exploring handcrafted areas filled with colorful characters, completing musical challenges, and gradually awakening the symphonic power that sustains this magical world. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $6, 70% off, PlateUp is a chaotic restaurant management roguelite where you build, run, and expand your own eatery while cooking dishes, serving customers, and managing staff creatively and efficiently. Plan your menu, design your kitchen, and upgrade equipment while coordinating with up to 4 players, customizing your restaurant, and tackling hectic shifts filled with demanding customers, challenging recipes, and procedural surprises. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $6, 80% off, Super Monkey Ball Banana Blitz HD is a remastered platformer where you guide your monkey through colorful courses, collect bananas, and race to reclaim them from the space pirate king, Captain Krabuchin, with thrilling precision. Roll through over 100 vibrant stages, compete in 10 fan-favorite party games, and challenge yourself in Time Attack or the grueling Decathlon while mastering speed, skill, and strategy. It's a 73 on game rankings, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $6, 60% off, the Quake 1 and 2 bundle is a classic first-person shooter collection where you play the enhanced versions of Quake and Quake 2, experience their original campaigns, and explore new expansions. Battle through dark fantasy and military sci-fi worlds, master fast-paced combat, and enjoy online or local co-op while unlocking new levels, horde challenges, and community mods across 2 iconic FPS games. It's a 91 average on game rankings, average trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 45 hours to get both platinums. For $7, 65% off, Overland is a turn-based survival game where you manage a group of travelers on a post-apocalyptic road trip across the United States while facing deadly creatures, scarce supplies, and unpredictable events. Scavenge fuel, weapons, and medkits, rescue stranded survivors and animals, and navigate randomly generated landscapes while making tough choices, planning every move, and surviving tense encounters along the way. It's a 71 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 8 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $7, 50% off, Shadows of Adam is a pixel art JRPG where you follow the children of the legendary hero Orazio as they uncover dark secrets in the village of Adam and confront the resurgence of an ancient evil. Explore gorgeous environments, engage in strategic AP-based battles, and experience a story-driven adventure filled with memorable characters, emotional twists, and a modernized 16-bit aesthetic while enjoying a sweeping original soundtrack. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 6 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $7, 75% off, RPG Time: The Legend of Wright is a whimsical, inventive RPG that transforms your classroom into a handcrafted world of adventure, following Game Master Kenta's notebook filled with drawings, cardboard, and stationery brought to life. Each turn of the page brings unique gameplay, from turn-based battles to action sequences, bullet hell challenges, and puzzles, delivering constant surprises, creativity, and humor. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $7, 90% off, Need for Speed Unbound is a high-octane street racing game where you race through Lakeshore, outsmart cops, and compete in weekly qualifiers to reach the Grand, the city's ultimate racing challenge. You'll customize a variety of cars and motorbikes, drift, drag, and engage in PvP showdowns, while taking on dynamic events across a vibrant, neon-lit world with a thumping global soundtrack that keeps adrenaline pumping. It's a 75 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 40 hours to platinum. For $6, 80% off, LEGO Bricktales is a puzzle adventure game where you restore your grandfather's amusement park, explore imaginative LEGO worlds, and solve creative brick-based challenges with your little robot companion. Build structures, tackle physics-based puzzles, and travel through diverse biomes, from jungles and deserts to castles and islands, while unlocking skills, customizing rides, and finding hidden secrets along the way. It's a 73 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. Alright, that's it for today's list, everybody. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is, if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sale stuff that I put out, leave a like, and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.